Hey guys, welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to see how much of a difference the car makes on F123. So I'm going to put the game on realistic performance and then take the fastest and slowest car and compare the lap times and tell you what I thought of them. So I'm going to take them to 3 different tracks today. The first one will be Barcelona because it's a test track that has high, medium and low speed corners. The second one will be Monza so that we can compare the straight line speed and braking ability. And the last one will be Monaco. Yay. So we can see the epically slow speed cornering ability. So we are at Barcelona in the AlphaTauri, and straight away you can see how bad this high speed cornering is. Look how terrible the straight line speed is as well. So I tried to complete my first lap and found the car was very understeery. And then I had this crash, which reminded me of this crash.
The first time around, it didn't look great that time around, and yeah, there's Nick de Vries. Same time, same place, same results.
I then found out that I couldn't take the last corner flat out, and hey, I made a video on that, so go check it out. After that, I did some more laps, and the car was very understeery in the high speed, and a bit oversteery in the low speed. The oversteer and the low speed was tolerable, but the understeer wasn't. It was costing me so much time in the high speed, and going through the long corners it was really hard to stay on my line. Anyway, after this, I moved to Monza. So the first thing I'm going to comment about is this straight line speed again. I mean, like, this is actually painful. Into the braking zones, the car would not stop. I had to go into the chicane so slowly. So I managed to get to Ascari on my first attempt before I crashed.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
I also found out you can kind of complete Monza's turn 1 runoff. After some more laps, the car was really draggy and would not stop in the braking zones. It was really bad in the corners, and when you touch the curbs and the high speeds, the car would just spin. Do bear in mind, I am just running the default setup for the sake of the experiment. I did a few more laps to get a good time for the comparison later on. So after I got a time that would be fast enough, I went off to Monaco. I don't get paid enough for this. If you want to donate, feel free to use the link in the description. These videos take a long time to make and it would really help me out. Anyway, back to the video. So now we're at Monaco, and I thought it wouldn't be too bad because the car was alright in the low speed handling wise. You just had to go really slowly. There was a ton of understeer and going through turn 6 was just hell. So other than what I just said, there isn't much else to say. I spent another half an hour or so to get a decent time and then I moved on to the Red Bull. Already the car felt much better, but not as much as I thought. The car was still had quite a bit of understeer and I was struggling a bit to hit my marks, but after a couple of laps of trying some different driving styles, I found that a smooth driving style was best, and the car felt so much better. The smooth driving style was difficult for me though. If you've been watching me for a while, you'll see that I'm quite aggressive on turning, and I constantly had to think to be smooth on turning. It might have just been the setup that meant I had to be really smooth. I'm not sure, but because I usually drive in equal performance. So if you drive the Red Bull in realistic performance, please let me know in the comments. The straight line speed was also much better in this car, and going through the high speed corners was amazing. So after a few more laps, I went to Monza. So using the smooth driving style, I was finding it so much easier, and going through Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2 was so much better. So I tried to do a few more laps to get used to the car, but I guess I tried a bit too hard. I have no idea what that was. Anyway, after I did get some good laps, I moved into Monaco. So I started my first Monaco lap and the car felt okay. It was still a little understeery but so much better than the AlphaTauri. In the braking zones the car was much easier to stop, as well as going through turn 6 it was a million times better than AlphaTauri. The car was still understeery but not as much as the AlphaTauri. So I don't think there is much else to say other than that. I did a load more laps to get a decent time and then this happened. Then I decided to stop because I got a decent time and decided to subscribe to Racing Master 45 so I never miss any of his videos. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and feel free to donate using the link in the description. And here are the comparison laps.